Whoa. That's just a... Ayo, guys. Guys, it's October and it's spooky time and it's time to play some scary games. Or it's the end of October because I released this very late. But anyway, what are your guys' favorite scary games to play? Mine is the Resident Evil series. I love 1, 2, 3, 4, Code Veronica. I don't really play the new ones. I didn't really play 6 because I heard just terrible things about it. I didn't play 7, but I do want to play it in VR. But I never played 8. But something about that big, tall witch it just does something to me. But I want to do something a little bit different because I don't want to do like a top scary games or my favorite scary games because I'm a little out of my expertise on that. And then we've seen a couple, you know, the scariest characters in video games, and I just want to do something just a little bit different from that. But I want to look into the most sus character designs in video games because it just doesn't come down to their looks, it's also their behaviors, and there is quite a few of them. Some a little bit more obvious than others, like, dog, look at this. Hey, yo, what is this? Fuck? It's supposed to be an alien, but we know what it is. We know. I remember playing Contra and just being blindsided by this red rocket. Like, is it just Clifford the big red dog out of view of the camera? Like, Jesus Christ. And it doesn't even end there. You just gotta keep going down into the cave, and then you end up mutilating this sus-ass boss. Like, tell me those aren't the family jewels, man. Contra's got some really nauseating, suspicious designs because they also have this abomination. It's some giant bug or frog that just peels back its foreskin chest and reveals a human face. Granted, I've never really looked into the lore of Contra. I just remember being young and probably just too immature to enjoy these games, or, I mean, I did enjoy them, but to actually, like, understand them. It's just something about these very, you know, wiener-shaped bosses. Like, what am I supposed to do with these? Put them in my mouth? It happened too on Persona 5. Like, look at this thing. It's exactly what it looks like. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this, man. Just look at it. And as much as I want to make a video about just wieners in general and gaming, I don't want to make this video just about that. So let's move on to the next one. It's just RPGs just have the weirdest designs, you know, the most suspect designs and just the motives of their design. I've been playing Earthbound recently, and Earthbound has a bunch of those designs, man. I mean, first off, these little cute kids are actually just beating animals around with like frying pans and bats and everything. But yeah, I mean, the animals are savage, so you have to protect yourself. But it gets really weird once you get into that cult, you know, the purple happy cult members though. Yeah, it's pretty on the nose. But yeah, I get that it does represent a real terrorist group in Japan, but man, Ness and the gang really has to fight some cult members, and it's ridiculous. And it doesn't even stop there, because I also thought it was weird that these cops just willingly were ready to fight some kids to prove if they're strong or not. I don't know why it's so weird to have cops beat up kids. It's just, they're kids. And then let's get to the final boss, Gigas. Like, what is this thing? What am I looking at? Is it a fetus? Are you inside a womb somehow trying to defeat Gigas before he's born? There's a lot of like fan theories of what he is, and it's really messed up because when you look at it, it's kind of disturbing, really. And then the inspiration for Gigas is just as strange because the way he was influenced is because the creator Shigesato Itoi, I hope I pronounced that correctly, saw a movie when he was a child and mistook a murder scene for, well, I don't know if I can say it, but I'll just say the R word. I'll just go with the R word. I don't want to risk it. But he mistook it for that since the girl in the movie was in so much pain, but in reality she was dying, even though his parents were worried about his well-being. And he really put it all out there in his art because he really wanted to traumatize us with that too. Like, seriously, did Ness and the gang seriously go up somewhere to find the womb of Gigas to kill him before he was born? Is that what that is? Is that really a fetus? I don't know. Anything involved with kids just makes it a bit more weird and suspect, you know? Just why are you involving kids? Pokemon has a lot of, you know, suspect designs sometimes, and just, you know, Mr. Mime and then Jinx. We know all the story about Jinx. It's just as bad as Oil Man. Yeah, you're seeing that, right? That's Oil Man from Mega Man. Is this allowed? Can I show this? I mean, I found Red Rocket on YouTube. I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, there's a bunch of crazy lore in Pokemon. Like, Gengar is technically a human that died, and then Trump is actually dead kids that were lost in the woods and became Pokemon. But the weirdest one is Drifblim, the balloon ghost type Pokemon. You know that little cute balloon that just flies around and floats everywhere? Well, that thing abducts kids. It like literally kidnaps kids. It's in the Pokédex. So if you ever see a Pokemon trainer in the game with one of those Pokemon, what are they doing? Why is no one doing anything about this? He's right there, all in the open. He's walking up to kids. And now there's characters that fall out of the games and become suspicious just because of all the people online making them do the most suspect of things ever. I'm talking about you Sonic fans. You guys put Sonic and all those cast of characters into the weirdest positions and weirdest arts on DeviantArt. Not to say there's anything wrong about liking Sonic, but sometimes you see Sonic and you just can't erase that from your head because what is seen cannot be unseen. And I'm telling you, I love Sonic, And sometimes I'm ashamed to. And don't get me started with Anka from Animal Crossing. I can never have her on my island again. Never. I've seen the things. I've seen the videos. That's a banger of a jingle, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's a banger right there. But you know what's the most suspect character of all time in gaming? It's you, the player. Yeah, that's right. I turned it on you. I've seen what you do in Grand Theft Auto, always getting strippers and then killing them. I've seen you in Mario 64 throw that little poor penguin off the island. I've seen all that. I know what you do once you have the freedom of choice and you never do the right thing. I don't do any of these things. No way. No, don't check on my GTA 5 report at the end of the game. I'm a very sane person. Don't check on that. I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of characters and very obvious picks, but I wanted to go with ones that I have seen recently, and I want to hear what you guys think and what other characters you think are really suspicious and weird. And no, I was not going to bring up Among Us. That is not what I was talking about. Nothing wrong with the game. It's just I know that bringing up the word sus obviously brings up that game, which once again means that you are the most sus character of all time because you're controlling that little character. How dare you take advantage of the trust of your fellow peers. But yeah, guys, if you made it this far, please do hit my video with a like. It helps out a lot. Also consider subscribing. I do come out with content regularly, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you.